Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to NRT Now. My name is Kevin. We are going to get right into this thing because, well, my intro music isn't playing, and that's a fantastic way to start, but that's okay. We're going to let people stream in. Usually, we give a couple minutes and let people find their way in. We're just gonna get started. We're gonna do this. It is Monday. It is June 12th. I can't believe we're almost halfway through June. That is ridiculous. I don't know. We're almost halfway through the year, guys. That's pretty crazy. So I am flying solo today. Marcus is on vacay with his family. They're doing the water park thing and indoor water park thing somewhere in the U.S. I won't tell you where because then you won't be able to stalk their family and kidnap them and have NRT pay ransom money, which really we don't have. So in that case, they would be goners, and then I'd have to do this every single day. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and tell you where they're at. Just kidding. But no, I miss my partner in crime whenever he's not here. Marcus, hope you're having a good time doing the vacation thing and having a good time with your family. So today's topic, I went through a lot of different options, and I wasn't quite sure what to talk about. I had some serious topics. I had some really deep topics, but here's the reality. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Here's my reality. I play tennis in 30 minutes. So I didn't want to pick a topic where we would all be deep within conversation, and then I have to be like, guys, I gotta go. I can't talk with you anymore. Gotta go. So we're just gonna play it easy today, and maybe tomorrow I'll dive in with you guys a little deeper on a topic that's on my brain that I would love to chat about. I would love to get all your feedback. So you're gonna have to tune in tomorrow for the deep conversation. Today we're just gonna ease into the week. We're just gonna kind of slowly get into this thing and talk about me. I don't know but I figure you guys always have questions, and then that way whatever we talk about, I want to hear your answers as well. So the first thing I would say is I like playing tennis, and so I want to know what sports you guys play. What sports do you play on the sidelines? So. My son just got in. I have a daughter and I have a son. Daughter's 10 years old and son is 8 years old. And that is more than enough kids for me. Thank you very much. But I also love playing baseball with my son. He's now getting me into baseball. So he's 8 years old, just started this year, and it is absolutely a blast to play with him. He loves it. He's a good throw. He can bat really well, and he's having a good time. So I would say I need to get in like a church softball league. Don't you guys have church softball leagues out there? Hey, Angie, welcome. Joe, welcome. Good to see you. I would just ask for ransom and more music. There you go. Tabitha, welcome. You guys are so faithful to always join us. So we sure appreciate you watching. What's up, Josh? If you're here, say hi and let me know what sport you like to play, and that would be great. Marcus is here watching. Hey, buddy, go on vacation with your family. He's just watching to make fun of me. That's all he's doing. He's taking notes, and then on Wednesday, when he returns to NRT Now, he will use all his notes to make fun of me. That's what we do when we're away. And Marcus likes playing curling and rhythmic gymnastics. I can't wait for you to show off your sweet moves on Wednesday when you're back, Marcus. Some what? Rhythmic gymnastics? That's awesome. Caitlin, what's up? Hey, how's it going? And yes, Marcus, I am going to totes ignore you all episode long. So consider this your warning. You have trolled me. I've only been online for 2 minutes, and you've already managed to take over the conversation. Well done. Joe, you like to play baseball. That's awesome, man. And Angie, y'all make it worth watching. Oh, thanks. I don't know about today, Angie. I might royally disappoint you today. There's a really good chance that's going to happen, but we'll see. We're ready to get ready for the day. 10,000 hours. I don't know what that means, Marcus. What's 10,000 hours? Josh, you did church softball for 9 years. Whoa, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, why is church always softball? Why don't they play baseball? Is it because, I don't know why. I can't make a joke. Well, I mean, I can make a joke, but it'll probably offend everybody. I've learned that not everybody gets my humor. That's one thing I've learned in the past couple weeks. You guys probably all get it, but out there in the stratosphere, otherwise known as the interwebs, there's some that just don't get it. That's okay. I figure you got to laugh in life, especially in the serious topics, or else what's the point? Right? Ian, tennis, yes. Squash. I've never played squash. Is squash the game with the little the handle, and you still play it on a tennis court, but it's smaller, I think. Badminton, table tennis. So you're the racket sport guy, Ian. That's awesome, dude. If we ever get together, you and I need to play tennis. That would be a blast. Tennis is my sport, man. So I'm NRT headquarters rents an office from a larger corporation that's got like 100+ employees. We have 2. We're like the little company in the corner. But awesome people all surrounding us. But they have a bunch of tennis tournaments, and it really got started with me and the owner of this company that I rent from playing tennis all the time, and then people just started catching on, and now they have like 20, 30 people in the office that play tennis. It's pretty awesome. So we have tournaments all the time. Lori, hi. You're also another faithful watcher. Welcome. You like skating, ice, and roller. I've never skated much. That's not true. I did rollerblading. My wife and I did rollerblading before we had kids. That was the time in our life when we did a bunch of cool stuff, and then we had children. And then we stopped doing all the cool stuff, and now we raise our children. That's how that works. So we used to rollerblade all the time and all around the neighborhood. And we had a park behind our house. And let's moment of silence. It's good times. That was rollerblading. But ice skating, I don't think I could ever put on ice skates because I would fall on my butt 100 times and it would not be fun. Me and winter sports, we are not a good match. In fact, I believe I've told my skiing story here on NRT Now before. I won't tell it again, but yeah, not a good match. Ian, you're also saying, and Pentaki? I love to play Patanku? Come on, you're just making up words because you know I can't pronounce stuff. That's not a real thing. Petanque. You're going to phonetically spell that for me so that I can ball or play softball or baseball because no one can hit anything smaller than a softball. It's probably true, but I don't know. I still think it would be fun. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of sports. And Marcus, I'm ignoring you. This has nothing to do with Christian music. It's nothing. It's Monday. I'm like barely at work right now. My brain is barely at work. If you're with me, if it takes you until like 2 to 3 p.m. on Monday to kind of get into gear, give me a thumbs up. Because Mondays seem to be the wasteland of work, and Friday afternoons are the ending. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. It's this desire to not be here. That's what it is. Not that I don't want to be here with you all. It's just it takes me a while. Ian is not pronounced P-Tank. You guys have fully learned to mess with me. I'm pretty sure. Why would you want to play a sport called P-Tank? Speaking of kids. All right. Fine. You want to talk music? Let's talk music. Of course, you guys know that I love all different kinds of music. We'll connect the dots here so that Marcus can rest easy that we're actually talking about music on a music live video cast, whatever these things are called. So you've told me about sports. It's awesome. I want to know music you listen to. Pick one genre that is your favorite. I'll have to think about this for a minute. But one genre that is your favorite in music, that is your go-to. Actually, I don't have to think too hard about this at all. I am a Pop-Tart at heart through and through. I love dance, EDM, pop music. That is my go-to. In fact, if you we should broadcast live, Marcus, if you're still watching. If you are, if any of you are still watching, I don't know why. But we should broadcast our Thursday night updates one day. Yeah. That'd be really fun because we have full-on dance parties on Thursday nights. When we're updating the site for Friday, Marcus and I stay up usually until midnight, at least, sometimes till 1 and 2, depending. And we just play EDM all night long, as loud as we can, because no one else in this office space is here that late at night. And so we just crank it up, and that's what we listen to. That's our go-to. What's your go-to music? What's your go-to genre? Let's read some of your comments here. What? Is the video being dumb? Is anybody else having problems with videos? I'm missing a lot of comments here. I'm going to catch up here just a second. It's hard to keep a conversation going and read all your awesome comments. Steven, what's up, man? Thanks for watching. Good to see you again. Even though I can't see you, you can see me, but I can see your face. That counts, right? Let's see. Tennis involves keeping your focus up so it trains us ready to promote Christian music on a constant basis. Ian, yes. Yes, that's why I play tennis, because it helps me with my job. P-Tank. Really? I'm way behind on comments. You should just work 7 days a week to keep your momentum going. I mean, sometimes I do. I was in the office last night on a Sunday night. That's kind of dumb. But, yeah, it's part of the job, huh? Anybody else having video problems? I don't think so. Angie, sorry. Might want to sign out and come back in and then join us. Joe asks, what is EDM? Electronic dance music. There, thank you, Lori. What is EDM? Joe, come on. That's lifeblood. It's what pumps the soul. That's what EDM is. David likes polka. Really? Do you? Is that true story? You know who's my favorite polka artist is Weird Al Yankovic. Whatever, however you pronounce his name. Weird Al. One of my favorite artists from old school and still cracks me up. And his polka music are just fantastic. Let's see. Sorry. Reading comments. Where did I go? I lost it. Okay. Go-to band is Petra from Joe Raymond. Well, that's why you don't know what EDM means. I get it. Petra and EDM don't really live in the same world, but that's okay. Maybe Petra needs to release a remix album. Yeah, that'd be great. Angie, welcome back. Ian, you're a rock guy, but grew up on pop punk. I'm continually getting deeper into CHH. That stands for Christian hip hop, for those of you who may not know. There's a ton of that out there, but you really have to dig. A lot of it is very much underground. We're starting to report on some stuff. A couple guys on our team. Joshua is one of them. Joshua Gala is our CHH reporter, and he's digging up music I've never heard of all the time. And so if you go to our news section, that's where a lot of that is living. Micah Paul, welcome. Thanks for watching. You say pop, anything with a great bass and beat keeps me focused at work. I know. I kind of like not knowing the songs when I work. So if I don't know the music and it's like instrumental and it's instrumental EDM or pop music, it actually is great. I have admitted this on the show before. I'm starting to listen to a lot of spa music. It's a true story. I go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube and you type in spa music, there's a lot of videos that are like 6 to 8 hours long, and they're just loops of calming water. Oh, anything with water in it just calms my spirit. But it's spa music. It's instrumental, and I listen to that. Yeah, sometimes. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. I might do that today. Plus, Marcus is out of the office. It would just be a great time to introduce some Zen into this place. That does not happen when we're both working. Joe, you're almost 40. Me too. Me too, man. 39. Whoop, whoop, represent. Yeah, I just said whoop, whoop. I'm 39. Whoop, whoop. Weird Al is a musical genius. Okay, I love knowing more about you guys and more about me. So here, we're going to switch topics. So I'm going to keep reading comments. Let's switch topics real quick and let me know something you want to know about me, and then we'll all talk about it. I mean, this episode writes itself. It really does. And it's Monday. We're all wasting time together. Why not hang around for another 10 minutes, and we'll learn some more stuff about each other, right? Ian says basically any genre except country. Yes, or heavy metal. Okay. Ian, I think you and I are twin brothers. That's what I'm thinking. The more I get to know you, man, the more I think you're my long lost twin, or clone. But Al says weirdly a lot of today is sugar coated, so I'm still seeing where I'm going to land and listening to the current. Well, I like sugar coated. It goes down easy. It makes things yummy to digest. I like sugar. Some people don't. That's okay. You gotta go to the fringe. You gotta go to the sides, and we can help you with that. So if you listen to NRT Radio 1, or listen to NRT Radio Worship, there's tons of independent stuff that we're adding. Um, and we have a really cool new channel coming in July. It is not the Rewind channel that we talked about. Yes, we're launching another radio station. It's crazy. But that one is going to be really fringe, really independent and focused. And I think you'll find a lot of stuff there. Stephen Meck says, my go-to is Matthew Parker lately. Man, so good. That new song that he has, that key changes down, I can't stop listening to it. It's so good. Okay, we are going to rotate topics. See how I did that? Plus, that's great for your core. Joe Raymond says, how'd you meet your wife? I always like hearing those. Joe. Okay, well, I've been married for 17 years, and so that's easy to remember because in the year 2000 is when we got married. In the year 2000. Is that Conan O'Brien throwback? I don't know. So 17 years, we've been together 4 years plus that, so 21 years, which is pretty crazy. I just saw lightning outside, so I guess I won't be playing tennis. I don't think that's going to happen. That's a bummer. I knew it was on the schedule, I knew it was coming. I was just hoping it would hold off just a little bit, but it did not. So I met my wife at BSU, which is Boise State University. And I knew her from youth group way back when, and we were in Bible quiz together. Any Bible quizzers out there? That's an AOG thing. But we knew each other from Bible quiz, and then we didn't really talk. Well, I didn't talk to her. She talked to everybody else. I didn't talk to her because she was a girl, and I didn't talk to girls because that was nerve-wracking and made me want to internally throw up. So I didn't date much when I was younger. I don't know, I did not have confidence back then to do that. So when I saw Renee at BSU, I saw her in the cafeteria line, and she walked this way, and I walked that way, and I sat at a table, and I looked at her for like 10 minutes like some total creeper, and I just internally was like, get up, go talk to her. Get up, go talk to her. Go talk to her. And I froze. And finally I got up the nerves about 10, 15 minutes later to go up and talk to her, asked her out on a date. She said yes. I'm just like, okay. Sorry, I'm getting all emotional. And we went to a play for our first date, and we went to Red Robin. She ordered grilled cheese sandwich. That was my first hint that she's a very simple menu subscriber. Just sometimes I try to think of words and they don't come out right. Simple menu subscriber? What? She likes ordering simple food. And yeah, we hit it off after then. We hung out and became best friends. We really did not date. We were really friends. And we hung out for a good year and a half before we even held hands. I'm not joking. Her choice, not mine. Trust me. But I respected that, and I was glad to have a good friend, and we became best friends, which I think was amazing looking back. And then we got married 4 years later. Tons more to that story, but yeah, that's my story, and that's it. And I love my wife. I love my kids, and marriage is wonderful. We will leave it at that. Ian says, Kevin, what's Marcus's most annoying habit? Oh. Ian, I love the question. I really do. Wow, am I honest with him? And that way he can defend himself. And that way I can embarrass him while he's live. And then I will also allow him to do that to me. That's only fair, right? That's a good best buddy answer, right? I don't know. What's your favorite food, Angie? My favorite food. What's your favorite food, Angie? My favorite food is Chinese. Whenever I'm really annoyed or mad, I go eat Chinese because it calms me down. It makes me happy. I'm not lying. It's a happy food for me. So that's my favorite food. Micah says, I love the radio stations as long as I can get on tune in. Oh yeah. Yep, TuneIn is one way to get it. You can also download our app, NRT Radio Network for iOS or Android, and you can do that, and it's awesome. All right, sweet sounds similar to my story with my husband Chris, says Angie. Awesome. I skipped yours. No, I got it. I got it, Angie. Hey, don't get sassy with me, Angie. I saw your comment. What upcoming album are you looking forward to most? Oh, David, good question. I am looking forward to the new City Harmonic album. In fact, I just got that today. And so I am looking forward to diving into that. I love the City Harmonic. The guy's voice is incredible. And this is their last hurrah. So I believe it's a live album. And this is it. They've already broken up as far as I understand. I might have that wrong. If not, they are on their way out. But this will be the final album. See, Ian, we're twins. Let's not say twins. Let's just say clones. And maybe I'm your clone. Or maybe you're my clone. I don't know. We do agree a lot. There's no doubt about it. But that's okay. Joe says, "What's one band?" You guys tell me. What's one album that you're looking forward to? In fact, we should go to the coming soon page. Let's see if we can pull that up. So if you go to newreleasetoday.com, that's our website, and go to the coming soon page. Got about 4 more minutes with you guys here, so we'll kind of do this fast. I don't know if I can pull this up live. I might not be able to pull this up live. Let's see, window capture, Google Chrome, go. I didn't do it beforehand, so that's okay. Let's see if there's oh yeah, the new Torrin Wells album, Hills and Valleys, is coming out June 23rd digital, and I believe July 21st is going to be on physical format. Man, that is new for the industry to be releasing digital a month plus ahead of physical product. That used to drive retail crazy. When I lived in retail, they started barely doing that, but it was only like a week. They were starting to push the envelope a little bit. Retail was not happy about that because they would lose ground. And now I guess it just doesn't matter. I think retail is probably more for concert tours and for festivals and all that kind of stuff. So the new Bright City album coming out on July 7th, I've actually heard some of it. It's really good. If you like Hillsong Young and Free, if you like that dance EDM type youth worship, you're going to love Bright City. That's coming out on July 7th. Of course, a brand new Seventh Day Slumber is coming out on July 14th. Manifest on July 21st. Those are all albums I'm really looking forward to. I'm curious, but we do have some things. We do have some things to talk about. All right, I'm missing all your comments. What Joe asked, what one band would you wish would reunite for a tour? Well, I hate answering this because it's so, I don't know, it's like a generic answer I feel, but DC Talk has got to do something for a tour. I'm going on the cruise. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait, guys. It's like in a month, and I'm going to see them live. And hold on one second. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. It's not going to happen. I wanted to mute the mic, so I don't do that. All right, but yes, DC Talk would be amazing to see again. And I really want to see old school Jars of Clay. I've seen Jars of Clay. They haven't been out there playing much, but they got weird. I don't know, they just got very eccentric and very kind of out there. And I want to see Jars of Clay, the debut album Jars of Clay, played now with their musicality and just kind of mix it up a little bit and do a bunch of fun different stuff, but play that album front to back live. Oh, that'd be incredible. So yeah, those two would be really cool. What about you? What about you guys? Who do you want to see reunite and live? Ian, I'm not much older. Okay, maybe I am. Micah, Grits. Yes, Grits has a new album coming. It's been like 7 years or something like that. I don't know. That's crazy. Steven asks, Steven, you're full of great questions today. You're just overflowing with knowledgeable questions. Who do you see as the next big artist that is up and coming? I do think Spencer Kane is going to be huge. I really do. I think if he sticks in his zone and where he's at, and people keep catching on, and his gig with Anthem Lights right now is bringing him a lot of notoriety, a lot of visibility, a lot of opportunity, and those were three ITY words right in a row. That's kind of cool. I like it when I talk gooder. Um, I think he's definitely an artist to watch, to continue to watch. New artist, I still like Stars Go Dim and We Are Messengers. I think those two artists will continue to do well. And then I really think Skillet's going to make it. I'm rooting for them. I think they're really going to be a good headline band someday. Stephen Christian's new one should be good. Awesome voice. Lori, that one surprised me. It's a little slow. And he has 180'd it pretty big time. So I think you're going to be surprised. Some will like it, some will not, but it's definitely not what any of us expected over here in the office. So Ian says you're looking forward to the new Seventh Day Slumber album the most, one of the few bands that mean the most to me. Man, Joseph, that dude's testimony and heart and his realism, and just the way he handles himself in multiple situations and just says it like it is. You gotta respect. David, are you going on the cruise? David Hunt. NRT is going to have a little section now. We've just got it confirmed. It's going to be the first night of the cruise from 10:30 to 11:30 with some special guests, some fun stuff and giveaways. And so I'm really excited for that. We'll be giving more information. But if you're going, David, I'd love to meet you in person. I really would. So look for more information on that soon. Micah Paul says, Grits was my first taste of hip-hop, even though I originally hated it when my brothers played it. Yeah? They are an acquired taste a little bit, but they definitely set the standard way back when. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to hear them now in the environment that we're in to see what they do with music. So, that's good stuff there. David, you are going on the cruise, and it would be great to meet up. All right, man. Hey, David, shoot me an email at info@newreleasetoday.com so I can make sure you are on the invite list, please. Please do that. info@newreleasetoday.com, and I will get you the invite for that cruise meetup so we can meet in person. That'd be cool. Maybe you and I can do an NRT Now live video. That would be pretty awesome. Hey, thank you guys for just hanging out and chatting on this easy Monday. We're just getting to know each other a little bit. Sometimes that's fun to do. I will be back tomorrow. We will have a good discussion tomorrow. In fact, here's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about how the Christian music industry is changing. That is a big topic, and I have been seeing this happen with a front row seat for the past 5 years, and it has been on hyper mode for the past 1 to 2 years. There are big things happening behind the scenes. We're going to talk about them all. I'm going to unveil the curtain a little bit, let you guys into the world of music business just a little bit. It'll be fun. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about how it's affecting you, the Christian music listener and fan, what to expect in the coming year, 2 years. What's this all going to look like in 5 years? I don't know, but it's not going to look like it is today, nor did it look like 5 years ago. But it's changing. It's changing, I think, for the better. I think there's a lot of people that are nervous about it, but it's all good. I think it's all gonna work out, and we're gonna get better music because of it from more artists who are more hungry to connect with you guys. So that's what we're talking about tomorrow. All right, we will talk then. Thanks for joining me, and until then, take care. Bye.